What is up, ladies and gents? I'm just gonna find out whether I can actually hear myself, because last time I actually did a whole video and found out that I was completely quiet. Just gonna find out whether I can actually hear myself. We're good. What is up, ladies and gents? Gacha Gaming here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about my obviously favorite topic, specifically for Zenless Zone Zero, and it's basically the best character or best teams and best characters to best characters to have in your account. This is gonna be one take, no edited, just basically just general chats, my obviously experience with Zenless Zone Zero, and my thoughts and opinions onto the game. The game is good. I love the game. I love it. I'm not gonna hate on it, because to be honest, it's reached the point where I log in, I do my dailies, and then that's pretty much it. I'm done with the game. I don't have to spend hours upon hours playing the game. Just grind out and get whatever I need to get. It's just very quick, very easy, very quick, very efficient. So obviously, we're just going to jump right into it, because from what I understand, this thing is almost because of my camera, I can't see how long we have. But basically, tomorrow, 2 o'clock, we're up. We're going to be summoning for Yishuan. Obviously, join the stream if you want to join the stream. And that's pretty much it. But as we go along, basically, what we want to talk about is best characters. My best characters for the game. So, as we start off, basically, I feel Miyabi is going to be one of your first go-to characters to have on your account. If you're going to start an account or save for a character, Miyabi is going to be your first pick for Zenless Zone Zero. She brings too much utility, too much damage. She's very unique, and at a free-to-play perspective, where she doesn't have any dupes and probably only just her W engine, then she is still dealing a lot of damage. I do have another account which I don't really play that much. I really built it up to the point where I got to Miyabi when she came out. So I started the account when she came out, and I grinded, summoned. I was very lucky, got her cinema too. But I won't lie, I didn't feel it. The account is just too bricked, I feel, because I didn't have characters that covered every single element for enemies. And what I say by that is the most important thing for you to understand when you're building characters in Zenless Zone Zero is that you need teams for specific sets of enemies. That being fire and physical, electricity, and then ice and ether. So, in general, the first major character you really want to get, again, is going to be Miyabi. Because if you're able to get Lycon, especially now that the anniversary is coming out, or 2.0 is coming out. Not anniversary, 2.0 is coming out. Lycon is going to be one of the top picks to get on your account. And because of being able to select Lycon off the bat, if you're able to save up for and get Miyabi, then this team basically carries your ice weakness enemy teams, completely dominates it, completely overshadows every other content, completely decimates every other single content in the game. The only other replacement would be probably Rina to obviously go into this team. But again, to say the truth, Miyabi just completely busts the game, and she just brought a lot of utility and damage that no other character had in the game. Now, as we move on to the next characters, we've obviously talked about Lycon. Everybody knows about Lycon. Lycon is the best stunner in the game, or standard banner stunner that we got when the game started. And up till now, he still just has so much relevance to every single character or team if they're able to match his unique, specific agent info or, matching set specifically. The fact that he's able to just, stun enemies faster, but also give a damage multiplier to the enemy, which enables your DPS to deal way more damage. But either way, apart from that, the second character I feel that is important for for your account is going to be Bernice. Now, this can be debated between Evelyn and Bernice, but the reason why I say Bernice is strictly because I feel Bernice, Lucy, Piper is one of the best team comps in Zenless Zone Zero for any fire physical weakness enemy. You are able to completely decimate, destroy, and demolish any enemy that has physical or fire weakness. The fact that obviously Bernice is an off-field anomaly unit, and then obviously Lucy buffs up Piper and the whole team using her pigs when she does the bad thing. But in general, I think if you want to go for a fire physical team that is able to clear out majority of everything that you need in the game, then Bernice is going to be one of your top picks. Even having her at specifically just the Mindscape 1 is very good. Actually, I was very lucky. I was actually very lucky to get her at Mindscape 1. But I'll be very honest with you, I don't really see the difference on what she does in Mindscape 1. It increases the limit of heat from 100 to 400. Upon entering the battlefield, Bernice accumulates an additional 40 heat, increases the damage multiplier of the afterburn effect by 100% of Bernice's attack. Additionally, the accumulated fire anomaly buildup from afterburn effect is increased by 25%. Now, probably it's my opinion, but I never got to play Bernice without obviously her I never got to play Bernice without her Mindscape 1, so I've never really noticed whether there's a big difference between her Mindscape 1 and her Mindscape 0, right? I also was able to get the W engine. An important fact also I feel in Zenless Zone 0 is that it's always really important for you to be able to, if you're able to get the W engine for the specific character, it's not really needed, but you will notice a slight damage boost or damage a slight damage boost or a slight damage increase when you are able to have the character's specific W engine. So apart from that, so our first character Miyabi, our second character specifically Bernice. Now our third character is actually going to be Astra Yao. Now this is going to be a bit hard, but she's coming out in the next patch, so if you're able to get her, well and good. She buffs up every single attack character, and she enables a unique effect of being able to be off-field completely, and then cycling around the 2 DPS that you have her on the team with. Meaning she's able to enable these two characters to quick assist each other during the whole period of battle while she just remains in the background, and there's no timer or limit until the end of the battle. So the moment you activate this, it goes on for the whole obviously battle or specific gameplay, right? So yeah, she obviously buffs up a lot in terms of, I'm not going to go specifically into her kit, but she can go into any single team. The only reason why obviously I went with this two, specifically Miyabi and Bernice, is because obviously Miyabi covers the whole ice ether weakness. Without ether, but ice weakness enemies are going to be completely decimated. Even if a character, the only time Miyabi is not able to shine is when an enemy has an ice weakness. If the enemy has an electric weakness, Miyabi is still able to completely conquer the game. If the enemy has a fire weakness, Miyabi is still able to conquer the gameplay. So in general, the only time Miyabi doesn't really shine out is when the enemy has an ice weakness, which obviously gives a resistance to ice damage. So yeah, Miyabi 100%. Bernice again just covers this team, very free to play. As long as you have Bernice, it's a very free to play team, because Piper is going to be the one who's basically dealing all the anomaly damage, close to even about 600,000. I mean, she's on par. This is a 4-star character. She's on par with the likes of Jane Doe, but I feel it only ever really works very well when you have Bernice and Lucy, or rather 2 fire units that are able to give that anomaly of fire on the enemy, that which enables then Bernice to play well. Apart from that, obviously again now we have Astra Yao. Again, Astra Yao just enables 2 DPS characters to go full on every other single time. In fact, if anything, this is the most optimal team right now for Miyabi. You have your Astra Yao, you have your Miyabi, and then you have your Lycon. You're able to switch constantly back and forth between Miyabi and Lycon, and the fact that obviously her ultimate enables a sort of heavy assist for Miyabi and Lycon, very good. So apart from that, Lightning, I'll be very honest with you, I'm a bit on a mixed edge here, because I didn't get the recent Lightning unit. My honest opinion is that probably Yanagi and Harumasa are going to be your best units. I feel that this was a very wasted potential for me because I don't even feel like I use her that much. I don't feel like I use her at all at the moment as we speak, but she's very good. I'm not saying she's bad, she's very good. The fact that she enables a multiplier more than what Lycon does, so she enables each stack of subjugation increase the target's stun damage multiplier by 4, and this goes up to it stacks up to I think, wait, hold on, it applies 5 times, stacking up to 5 stacks, stacking up to 20 times. Each stack of subjugation increases the target's stun damage multiplier by 4%. So yeah, I mean, she does way more in terms of increasing that damage multiplier than Lycan, but she does it as a general, whereas Lycan does it for mostly ice units, or rather is more appealing to ice units. Qingxi is more appealing to every single unit, so you can put her in any single team as long as they're able to obviously match with her core skill, which is being an attack or same faction. But yeah, she's mostly more capable when you match her with an attack character rather than an anomaly character. But if you're able to get into a team where, obviously in this case, like as I can see, she doesn't really do anything in this team, but in this team she's able to, actually I don't even know what team it is. Yeah, it is. She's able to actually get her passive here, which is basic attacks deal 20% increased damage. If Qingxi's impact is greater than 120, each point over increases her attack by 6 up to a maximum of 600. Now, electric is a very 2x2 kind of thing. I feel that Yanagi is a very good electric unit. So is Harumasa, if you are able to build him well. As much as I love the fact that they give out free units, free limited units half the time don't deal that much damage. He's not a Miyabi, unfortunately, but neither is he a Yanagi. So I feel the best electric unit is actually, weirdly, if you're able to get this 2 units, Yanagi is going to be your go-to. But at the same time, if you're able to get this lady here, where is she? No. If you're able to get Trigger, I think Astra Yao, Trigger, and Yanagi are going to be one of your best specific, I'd say, teams to have for an electric team. Trigger is a very good unit, especially stunned units. The fact that she can attack, without her being on the field, as long as you land an EX special or a general special attack, is very good. I feel she just has a lot of utility. I didn't get her, unfortunately, but I feel I missed out by not getting her. But I feel her and Yanagi are going to be the best specific electric units. I'm not really, in my opinion, I'll be very honest with you, I don't know who I want or who I like in terms of electric units. Or rather, I don't feel the impact of electric units as we speak. I'll be very honest with you. There's just an essence that I've not probably apart from maybe Soldier Ambi. I don't know. That's the thing. I didn't get her. So there's this essence of, I feel like the electric element within the game, it just doesn't have a unit that really stands out. Miyabi stands out, right? Bernice stands out. Astra Yao stands out. But electric, unless Ambi, from other people's opinions, is the best unit for the electric element, I feel like the electric element is a bit lacking on my side. In fact, if the only reason I'm saying Yanagi actually works well is because I feel like she's able to somewhat clear the content that I have that is electric weakness. But even majority of the time, if the enemy's electric weakness, if I can slot in Bernice or Miyabi as the replacement team, half the time I'm usually doing it. So to be honest, like, I feel that I honestly feel Yanagi and Qingxi were one of the worst decisions I've ever made on this account. But I'm not saying it's bad, because the reason why is because I am able to clear out everything in terms of the Notorious Hunt, Holo Zero, even Shiyu Defense. Every single week or every other single 2 weeks, I am able to clear out everything without any problems. And again, I feel it's important for you to build your account according to those weaknesses of the enemy. You want, again, you want a fire physical team, in my case again being Bernice, Lucy, Piper, and then you want an ice ether weakness team, which is being Astrayao, Miyabi, Lycon. We can actually find another team. So now electric, that's where things get a bit mixed. I feel this team works very well, but I don't feel it deals damage as fast and as hard as this team, because the replacement for Astrayao would be Sukaku. And Sukaku works very well if you're able to do the anomaly hit with Lycan and then obviously hit back or add on to the damage with Miyabi. So this is why I'm saying, I mean, Astrayao fits everywhere, but for the electric team, it's very hard for me to say. In fact, if anything, what I would even do is actually exchange these two and then put Bernice, or rather, I'd actually do, since this is electric and this is ice ether, majority of the time, what I would actually do is the ice ether team on the first one, and then probably that. That's what I would actually do. I'll be very honest with you. Since the second stage doesn't have a weakness to fire, this is what my options are specifically, because I just feel the electric team at the moment doesn't have a unit that really stands out and that really deals that high amount of big damage that enables you to kill the boss as quickly as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a very quick video. I'm gonna try just doing lives where I just give my honest opinion, so you can also see my faults. I'm not gonna edit anything out. It's gonna be very raw. We're talking about the game, talking about my opinions. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel Zenless Zone Zero, very good, very amazing game. I honestly, I don't have any hate against this game. I love it with all my heart. I started playing it from day one. I've never stopped. I just feel like I'm not really going to go as hard as before because now I'm working and stuff, so I don't have time to start doing 3 accounts, 4 accounts. So majority of the time nowadays I just simply do just the 1 account for every single game, and then I try and build the characters, or rather build the very high level characters that they mention in the story. So a good example is Miyabi. Now we have Yushuan coming out, so yeah. Apart from that, I hope you guys have a good day. That was my opinion. Obviously, Miyabi, Bernice, Astrayao. And then for the electric, for now, I feel either if you can get Yanagi, very good. If you can get Ambi, the S rank Ambi, even better. But for now, those are my go-to characters to get on your account to make sure that you're never bricked. And apart from that, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you in the next one.